Hey guys, John here, and welcome to a quick channel update video. Quickly want to touch on the vote that we recently had for our first game donation goal. And yeah, the results are in. I decided to bring it up on screen so you can check it out. But yeah, as you can see, Splatoon is the clear winner. It has done really, really well, and I'm excited about that. So we had 44 total votes, and 23 of them were for Splatoon. So that's pretty neat. Basically, with 23 votes, if all 23 of those people donated like $2, we would basically be at the goal of buying the game. But obviously, just because someone voted for it doesn't mean that they're going to actually donate toward it. That's just the game that they wanted to see. But yeah, so that is the donation goal. And so basically, the link down in the description that allows people to donate via PayPal, uh, make sure you choose the one that says donate. The Patreon thing, not a good idea right now, as I talked about before. There's just not going to be enough traffic there. Plus, Patreon takes some of the money, and you don't get paid until you reach a certain amount, and blah blah blah. Big thing. Whatever. The point is, the PayPal thing is going to be better. Um, but anyway, so if someone feels like donating, if they're interested in that game, whatever, or just randomly donate, that money will go towards buying Splatoon. So hopefully we get to do that here in the near future because I think that we'd have a lot of fun with that game. And yeah, we'd make for some good videos. The other thing I wanted to talk about in this channel update are my plans for streams. Now, I do want to say that there are a couple things that are going to be changing about my streams, and there's some other things that I'm still trying to figure out, tweak. For example, I love streaming to YouTube. The YouTube streaming thing is really, really nice. It gives people the option to lower the quality if their internet isn't good enough, whereas with Twitch, you can only do that if you're a partner. And I'm not going to be a partner on Twitch for a long time, I would imagine, unless I really start buckling down and streaming there more often, which I want to do, but it's still a far distance away. You have to be pretty popular to get a partnership and therefore get quality options. Um, so I love being able to stream to YouTube, and ideally, I would love to stream to both. I've done that a couple of times. It works pretty well, and it enables people who can't watch on Twitch to watch on YouTube. The problem with YouTube streaming is that moderators, for example, you can have moderators, but they can't ban people in chat. And last time I streamed, there was someone hassling me and everyone in chat, and I had to keep stopping playing the game to reach over and ban them. And then he made an alternate account and another alternate account and another alternate account because he is a pathetic human being who spends his time trolling. But anyway, the point is, YouTube chat mods can't ban people, they can only time people out. So it's annoying for me to have to stop playing every few minutes to ban somebody like that. Now, granted, this isn't something that happens all the time, but I have a feeling that next time I stream, that same guy is going to have 27 more alternate accounts because, again, he's pathetic and has no life. But that's going to lead to me being aggravated at the situation and take away from the fun of the stream itself. So that's kind of a problem. And the only solution that I've been able to come up with is to limit limits it to where YouTube doesn't have a chat room. The YouTube stream wouldn't have a chat room. Now, this leads to its own set of problems, however, because I know that some of you guys don't have Twitch accounts, but you like to watch when I stream on YouTube. So you wouldn't actually, without making a Twitch account, you would have to open up the chat room on Twitch. Even though you're watching on YouTube, you'd have to pop out the Twitch chat, but you'd have to have an account in which to talk on there, and that's really dumb. And I'm sorry about that. And I wish that there was some other way that I could think of doing this because it's just too hard to police that. But whereas with Twitch chat, the mods can ban, they can do all that stuff. I have a chat bot that will police things as well. So it's like, I don't know. Twitch has the better chat, YouTube has the better options. It's not fair. The only other thing I can think of is to have like a third chat option, but I don't know if I'd actually be able to capture that in the stream, but I could maybe have it to where it's like just like an IRC kind of thing or whatever, where people can just jump in and type and they don't have to have an account, but that just seems like way too much trouble, right? So I don't know. You can give me your thoughts on that, how important the chat room is, and how annoyed you would be by possibly having to have a Twitch account just to chat. I don't know. I would hate to have to put it in that situation, but trolls, spammers, that kind of stuff, it's going to get worse as the channel gets more attention. And plus, just people who have a grudge against me will continue to surface probably because, I guess I'm just that hateable. But anyway, so that's the thing. Okay, the other thing I wanted to talk about with the streams is that I'm not going to be doing any more mega streams. Now I know what you're thinking, John, why would you do this? I look forward to the mega streams once every, well, it's supposed to be once a month, but we know that that hasn't been exactly consistent. Um, but why aren't you going to do mega streams? That sucks, whatever. And the main reason is I want to stream more often, but I want to stream in a way that allows me to be consistent, and that is shorter streams. Like realistically, I could jump on and do an hour stream. Like that wouldn't even be a problem. Um, but I feel like a lot of the times when I stream, I feel like, man, I should do more. Like you look at somebody like CoStar who streams every night for 2 to 4 hours, and it's like, wow, that's awesome. And then once in a while, he'll have like a big epic stream, but it's not like a once a month thing. He went for consistency over, oh, I'm going to stream all day every day, or I'm going to stream for 24 hours, or whatever, that kind of thing. But for me, I don't even have like the 2 to 4 hour slot that I could give to it very often. So I would like to dial it back. Now, you might say, well, how does that affect like a once every 2 month mega stream? But the thing is, when I do a mega stream, that's like 10 hours, sometimes more, and it takes up basically the entire day. And I have to plan so many things around it. And there's so many things out of my control. um, and it's kind of a pain because I've found that when I do something like for a long period of time like that, I get really burnt out. So then after a mega stream, I don't want to stream again for a while, or I don't want to play whatever game it was I was streaming for that long, or whatever. And I don't want to do that. So basically, what I'm getting at is I'm not going to be doing mega streams anymore, but I'm going to be doing more streams. Um, and I'm hoping to, like, okay, so I've been working on a schedule for my YouTube stuff that I'm hoping to put into effect in February. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm hoping. And I want to try to work streaming into that, like pick 3 or 4 days a week when I'm like, yes, I'm going to stream on this day, I'm going to stream for an hour or two, whatever. And then actually give you guys something to look forward to, like, oh, I know he's going to be streaming then. Um, so mega streams just throw that all out the window, right? So I'm not gonna be doing more mega streams. If Justin does a mega stream, I will be a guest. I will gladly play, games with him, and I might stream my side of it for a period of time, but it's not going to be a mega stream. I might also not stream at all, and I might just be the guest. But that's up to him on when and what he wants to do with mega streams going forward. But I'm not trying to take away from that experience, but it's just not something that's right for me right now. And one last thing about streams, and I don't want to offend anybody by saying this, so straight up, don't be offended by this. But um, there's been a few times during streams where, as you know, especially during like the mega streams, where Justin and I have had viewers join us, and I absolutely love getting to play games with you guys. Like 100%, that's something I want to do going forward. Eventually, I'd love to have like a Minecraft server that we could all play on. Just different things like that. You know what I mean? Like different multiplayer games, and I'm looking forward to playing some multiplayer games in the future like that, other games. But um, a few times we've had people join us on Skype, and I didn't realize at first what that would do, but it set a standard where certain certain times I will have people that will just be like, well, I see you've had viewers join you on Skype for games, so here's my Skype thing, or just straight up send me a friend request because my my username is the same on there, so they figured that out, and they're like, here, friend me, add me, all these different things. And it's like we did that sort of spur of the moment, like, yeah, that'd be awesome, let's chill with some viewers and talk and play games. But I think a couple of things that we didn't realize is, first of all, this setting of the standard where everyone thinks that they're going to get that ability, and then also um, just how much it would change the dynamic of commentary as well. And with me wanting to go toward a scheduled, consistent streaming thing, just having like random changes to the commentary, to the audio, and just different things that have to be adjusted for all the time, it's just not going to work. So like hopefully people aren't going to be mad, those that have joined, those that wanted to join, but like I don't want to really do that going forward. That's not to say I won't have guests on streams. Obviously, Justin, Mark, Mikey, people like that that are um, part of my ongoing YouTube stuff. But if for whatever reason, you were to ask me, "Hey John, can I get on Skype and be a part of the recording or the stream?" Just if I say no, please don't be offended, because it's all about a consistency. It's about building a brand here with some of this stuff, a level of quality on the audio and on the commentary. It's not an insult. I know it probably sounds that way. It's just something that I think I have to do going forward, and so it's not saying this is forever, but it's for now. So just please accept that if I don't straight up say, "Hey, join me," then please don't beg and ask and barrage me for this, because I've had that happen before and it gets kind of annoying. And hopefully everybody understands that. So that's where things stand with that. Little quick summary for the people that are like, TLDW, I ain't watching that crap, John, is too long. Um, Splatoon won the vote, and that's the no donation goal. So if you donate using the PayPal link below, which is a tiny URL link, um, then that money goes toward me buying Splatoon to do on the channel and on streams. Um, and let's see what else. Oh, working on the schedule stuff, working on streaming more, not doing mega streams anymore. Gonna try to stream more often instead, and no Skype guests for the foreseeable future. Sorry. But aside from that, lots of exciting things to come. New stuff, old stuff. Trying to get this schedule together, and yeah, I don't know. um, it's been weird ever since the whole computer thing set me behind, and then getting the new computer and wanting to try new things, because it's like, wow, I have a better computer, I should try new things. And it's like, yeah, but John, that's just going to get you further behind. So then it's like I force myself to try to record a session or two of something that I know I need to get up, but then it's like it's this gnawing feeling of like I'm making myself do this and I don't really want to. And that kind of sucks, because um you want to always be having fun with this stuff. Like, you ask anybody who does gaming videos or whatever, if you're not having fun, it shows, and it makes the video itself less entertaining. So that's why sometimes I stop playing something, but it doesn't, I'm not stopping it forever, but it's like, I know I need to get it done. I know it's missing from the usual lineup, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. I need to experiment. I need to figure out what's best for the channel. Like figuring out this whole green screen thing I think has been pretty cool. Well, when I did this, it made the green screen go wonky in the back. Lighting changed. Anyway, figuring that all out, figuring out what videos the green screen face cam thing works best with and which ones don't need it. Just so many different things that, hopefully people understand that I have to figure out going forward, because I've put a lot of money into my equipment and things like that. And when I'm doing a series and it's getting like 20 views and it's like one like and no comments, and I'm like, this is never going to take off, and people don't even seem to care. So there's things like that I have to keep in mind. So when I try something new and it flops, I'm like, okay, whatever. If I try something new and it does better than something I've been doing, then I have to take a real look at it. Like, that could be better going forward. But more than anything, consistency, schedules, more streams. That's what I need, and that's what I'm working really hard on behind the scenes. So when your favorite video hasn't been favorite series hasn't been updated in a while, just bear in mind that I am working really hard on all this stuff. I have very limited time anymore with which to record and stream, so I'm trying to balance everything as perfectly as possible before I throw myself into a committed schedule of all these things. So this has turned out to be a really long update video. This was supposed to be short, but I started rambling like a crazy person. So I'm sorry about that. But anyway, yeah. Cool. I think I covered everything, maybe. NASCAR 15, you may have seen the update or the trailer teaser thing that I put up, whatever. NASCAR 15, it's going to be up. It's also going to be this weekend. It's going to replace both Dirt to Daytona and 06, but it's just for this weekend. And it's only because I did not get a chance to record those, and I don't think I'm going to have enough time to record them, edit, render, and upload them all before the weekend because I have some other commitments. So only for this weekend it will be replacing that. But I do have a plan with which to get all three going starting the next week, and you'll see that when it happens. I don't want to promise exactly how it's going to happen because there are variables and I can't control them. But the plan is for all three of them to be going next weekend. But this coming up weekend, just NASCAR 15. I hope you guys enjoy it because I'm pretty stoked about it so far. It's definitely different. It definitely has its issues, but it's also pretty cool too. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble. Be sure to always show support for the series that you do enjoy by hitting the like button, leaving a comment. I think a lot of people don't realize the power that has, and they're like, I don't feel like leaving a like today or whatever. It's like, what's the point, right? There's 2 likes on it. If I hit it, there's 3, whatever. But that does make a difference. It may not seem like it, but it makes a huge difference. So if you enjoy something, like it, leave me a comment. All that stuff not only helps the video, but it helps me say, you know what, this is worth it. So yeah, that's that. I'm sure no one's watching by this point. This is like 20 minutes long. What am I doing? Stop talking. Ah! Yeah. Just watch the TARDIS fly by for a while because, I'll see you guys. Bye.